It's incumbent upon the leader to really light that fire and create that safe space.
Well put.
There is actually, without trying to create gender separations here, we have actually found that women leaders of innovation have really blossomed when we establish meritocracy of ideas with clear execution mechanisms. And I mentioned this because Anjana Sridhar in the question asked about this. How can we blend some of these male female traits, and there's, without stereotypes, but there are certain she observes as, you know, males tending to be more historically bold and assertive, females being more empathetic and loving as groups, if you will. What I have observed is that when you create meritocracy of ideas with clear execution mechanisms, female collaborative leaders do a tremendous job. And I'm not looking for equality of outcomes, but it happens that way. And I'm curious from both of you, how do we crack through some of these traditional organizations who haven't seen the light, if you will? And then what type of mechanisms we can establish in these organizations if we're able to crack through, to get people on board and to engage people? How do we get it started?
John, you would take a first stab at that?
Sure. I think it goes back to this culture building, this mindset building that, you know, we're all in this together. And one of my favorite stories from David we didn't touch on yet, and a quote from when he first started his organization when they got on AOL, you know, they put right out to their audience like, hey, we don't have this stock thing totally figured out. You know, help us out here. Let's do this together. And I think there's that, you know, getting away from this sort of old school command and control leadership, if you will, which, you know, we've certainly made strides on, but I think we've got a ways to go. And creating this, you know, inclusive environment where everybody has a chance to shine. Everybody has a chance to step up and be the leader and share the spotlight. And I think when you can create these, to use David's word, this conscious leadership culture, I think it enables and empowers people to take that step back, look across the franchise and say, hey, how can I help improve things around here? But people aren't always going to do that naturally. So I think I don't know if it's so much a gender thing as I think you can do this across your entire organization. And again, I think it's incumbent upon the leader to really light that fire and create that safe space.
Well put. And I'll just add, and John, I love the question.